Darling.
What happened?
I got promoted.
Oh my god! This is nice.
Yes. So, we're going to start a celebration with this.
Okay.
And then we're going out for dinner. Then to the movies. And then we'll go book a suit for the night at the Oriental Hotel. So go get a glass. Let's start the celebration immediately.
Yes, I hear. I always knew that your brilliance will one day catapult you to the top. And this is just the beginning.
Thank you.
Let me get this.
Wow. Wow. Go back with it already.
Yeah.
Bam.
So,
Pour it.
let's
Pour it. Break it. Yes. Now, let's toast to better days ahead.
to your success and our growth.
Jake and Rita are happily married. Jake works as an accountant with a manufacturing firm, a progressive young man with a bright future. Rita's respect for her husband is profound because he's smart and always seems to have solutions to every problem, from simple things at home to serious problems at work. He is an indispensable asset to his company. Also very religious, a very faithful husband, and an upright, conscientious man.
Hey. Why are you telling me you're in your mind?
You.
Me? You're turning me over?
Yeah.
Am I kebab?
I was just thinking about you. I always do.
That's so sweet. So what exactly are you thinking about?
Are you satisfied?
Wait, what?
Your life.
I couldn't be happier. I have a great husband and a perfect life.
Wow, that's so sweet. Anyways, I was thinking, you staying at home all day alone while I'm off to work could be boring to you.
It's tiring, yes, but looking forward to your coming home makes everything worth it.
So sweet. I got thinking, wouldn't you enjoy dedicating yourself to something productive?
That will be great, but something like what?
A trade, business, something to keep you busy as well as earn you some personal income.
You'll do that for me?
Why not?
You're an angel. You know, it did cross my mind to ask you, but I didn't want to bother you.
Bother me? It's not a bother. We are one flesh. Our thinking should always be in sync. I share everything with you. You do the same with me, okay?
I will.
What do you think of a mini supermarket?
I would love it.
I would have started a bigger one for you, but that is going to require more capital.
I understand.
Besides, you starting small is going to help you acquire all the necessary experience, so that by the time you grow big, you know how to manage your business.
Makes perfect sense.
I've paid for a show for you.
Girl, yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, I've done that. So we'll stock the shop together.
I love you, baby. I love you.
Jake wants his wife to have dignity. By earning her own money, she will feel more self-accomplished. Not only that, he knows having a double source of income in a family makes a lot of economic sense, as the family will always have something to fall back on in case of the unknown.
Do you want to eat now?
No thanks.
You haven't had a bite since morning.
I need to be done with this.
See, work can wait. It won't take you 20 minutes to eat.
I'm almost through with it. I will join you.
Jake is dealing with a serious situation from work. A situation with potentially legal consequences. So serious as to threatening the very foundation of the company. Understandably, food is the last thing on his mind.
Do you want to eat now?
No.
What is it?
I just discovered a situation at work.
What happened?
When I assumed my new position, I was handed the records of the past business deals. To start on a good footing, I undertook some background auditing
And?
Discovered serious inconsistencies. I don't like what I discovered.
Is it threatening to your job?
It threatens the very survival of the company.
Are you serious?
Yes, it seems the managers at the top are all acting together to siphon huge amount of money from the company's account.
Wait. I don't understand. What does all this mean?
It means the company have been recording serious losses in the past 4 years. Not only that, the company is heavily indebted to a bank.
I don't get.
What it means is that the company is sure to default. That means the bank will take over the company and everything will be lost.
Everything, including your job?
Yes, the company will sink and we will all lose our jobs. Only the managers at the top knows about this, and they are all involved in the scheme.
Is it that bad?
These men are eating the company from within. In another year, there will be nothing left but bones.
So, what are you going to do?
I have to find a way to stop them.
Can you? You just said all the bosses at the top are all involved.
Yes! Because if I don't stop them now, the company will cease to exist. Meanwhile, the owner of the company is busy borrowing money to keep the company alive.
You have to be careful.
I know.
Jake is up against giants. Greedy crooks who would think nothing of crushing him under their feet like a bug. He has to tread carefully.
You know why we'll have everything section by section?
No.
So that it's always very easy for you to find anything when a customer asks for it. Do you understand? Like when the customer comes and say that he's looking for custard, you already know that this is the section for custard. So what you need to ask that customer is, what brand? Do you understand? Once that customer mentions the brand he's looking for, or he or she's looking for, you just go to this place. If you see it, you tell the customer you don't have that one. If it's somebody you can convince to buy the one you have, you try convincing the person to buy from what you have. Always be aware of that. You understand? Because that thing that works for them is what they buy more of. You understand? So you should be studying your customers. Know that particular product that they demand for all the time. Okay. That way you know that it works for them, so you buy more of it all the time. And that particular product you have in your shop that no customer asks for, don't buy it again. And this is the section for the alcohols. Do you understand? Like that one over there is the Lord's dry gin.
In the meantime, Jake has gone ahead and has opened a supermarket for his wife. It is not very big, but it is enough to keep her busy and provide her with enough revenue to take care of her personal needs, while Jake takes care of everything else in the house. Having no knowledge of business, Jake is coaching her on basic bookkeeping, stock-taking, and general accounting.
Welcome. It took so long today.
I was in a meeting.
So how did you go?
I went to the chief accountant. I told him everything I found out.
And
he's in on it too. They are all involved. It's a grand scheme.
so what did he say?
He wants to cut me in.
Seriously?
Yeah. He said that the company is already a sinking ship. So they're all trying to harvest whatever they can from it before it finally goes down.
That is evil.
You have no idea. The evil men are deliberately killing the company.
Oh God. Why will they do that?
3 of the managers and the head accountant are planning to start up a rival company once this one sinks.
Good God.
You know what? The money they are stealing from this company is the money they intend to use in floating their own company.
And he told you so?
Yes. And they're willing to carry me along into their new company if I'm willing to play ball with them.
And you agreed?
I told them I'm going to think about it.
What will be your decision?
I'll turn them down.
Wouldn't that be dangerous?
But it will be unfair to the owner of the company. It's going to be a gross betrayal on my part. That man was good enough to employ me. So why should I stab him in the back?
I don't like this at all.
Me neither. But I must do the right thing.
What is the right thing?
Here are the records, the evidence of their shady deals.
And what are you going to do with that?
I'll send it to the owner of the company. He has the right to know that his company is about to be robbed from him.
I am not against him finding out, but you must realize that this will put you in a dangerous position, and they might even decide to hurt you.
Once I send this to the boss, I will report the matter to the police so that they will know who to arrest in case anything happens to me.
Now you're scaring me.
What would you have me do? Play along?
Yes, that will be the safest and easiest thing to do.
Would I call myself God's servant if I was to do that?
See, God will understand. We sometimes make wrong decisions, and He will forgive us when we go back to Him in repentance.
If I take their offer, all the money I'll be earning from the rogue company will be no different from blood money. How can you call it repentance when you be eating from the table of thieves all your life?
See, you really have to think this through.
By saying the truth, I'll have a clear conscience. Who knows? The boss might even be appreciative enough to give me a bigger responsibility.
Well, it's possible. But you have to be careful.
I will.
Your food is ready.
I know.
This at the company have known Jake for the duration of the time he has been employed in the company. They know him to be an upright man, even though they threw him a bait to join in their corrupt scheme. They also have a backup plan in case he refuses to play ball. And these men are dangerous. They would think nothing of playing very dirty as even killing Jake.
I turned them down. I got fired.
Can't you do that?
Technically, they are my bosses.
What are you going to do now?
Don't worry. I know I'll be recalled.
How can you be that certain?
I sent my own copy of the audited report to the headquarters, to the owner of the company. Very soon, the truth will come out, and I will be vindicated.
Are you sure of what you're saying?
Jake has not the slightest idea that his corrupt superiors outwitted him. He has no idea how powerful and clever his enemies are. Knowing Jake will turn down their offer, the schemers got in touch with headquarters and paid the secretary to the owner of the company handsomely to intercept any reports that would come in from Jake to the boss. The secretary intercepted and destroyed the reports, and the owner of the company never got the record. The bad guys won eventually. Jake is now unemployed. His promising career is over.
You're going to get fat.
I'm not even added an ounce of fat.
Well, that's what will eventually happen when you sit at home all day and eat.
Then I'll pick up an exercise.
What you need is a job. Get a job.
I'm still waiting on my boss. Very soon, he will find out the truth, and I'll be called back.
Keep dreaming. I told you to take the other deal, but your conscience will suffer. This is the result of it.
I'm not ungrateful, so I cannot stab my employer in the back.
But you stabbed yourself in the back, which is worse.
What are you saying?
You think you're just that much of a genius, right? That your bosses who have been working in the company for years before you were employed would not know how to outwit you?
I know they can't.
Ah, you're just a dreamer. Keep living in your dream world. Very soon, reality will hit you.
Reality did hit right after the next 4 months, and Jake did not get a call from his boss from the headquarters. Not only was Rita right, but her recent rude and disrespectful attitude towards him is also a new source of great concern to him.
Bro, you know that women are funny.
What happened this time?
When I was working, my wife respects me like a king. But now, she treats me like a houseboy. I can't see what's funny in all this.
Bro, with women, it is the size of your bank balance that determines the amount of respect you get. I tell you, if things don't get better soon, You become like a doormat.
Hey, come on, man. Rita is not that mean.
She's a woman, isn't she?
Yeah, she's a woman, but not all women are the same.
When it comes to the issue of money, they all are. You think things will improve between you and her? It's going downhill from this point on. Take it from me.
She's also not going to find it easy, I tell you.
Oh, yeah, she will have a grand time. She will eventually emasculate you.
That's not possible. Not possible.
Look, once you get no respect at home and no money in your pocket, you become less of a man every day.
Well, that may be true.
You will no longer be a real man to her.
Why do you say so?
In a woman's psyche, a real man is supposed to have a magic formula in making money because she believes he's supposed to have that in his DNA to do so.
Come on, man. Don't scare me. My wife loves me.
Yes, she does now, but it will grow less and less and less as time goes on, once you are without a job. Trust me. But don't let that weigh you down. Don't let that weigh you down. It's gonna get better.
Shagun, Jake's friend, is truly a student of life. He has taken time to study the pattern in many marriages today. Once a man ceases to be a breadwinner, problems will begin to crop up from his wife. Eventually, he will be as useless as an empty box of matches in the house, and his wife will walk all over him like a doormat.
Don't feel that way.
There's nothing in there to eat.
I'm a bit tired to cook.
So, are we not going to eat?
I work from sun up to sundown at the store. Should I kill myself?
What are you saying?
Can't you cook?
You know I've never been a good cook. I've always been eating in restaurants all my life.
I guess that is what you have to start doing until I find time to cook.
Jake remembers when she used to call him her angel, her love, her genius. Now he's nothing. Shagun was right. Jake has to find a way to win back his respect by getting another job before he gets completely emasculated.
Every time they'll still beat your floor. Forget that thing. When I come out, I'll tell you something.
Hey, wait there. I hope you have the money to pay for the drinks you just carried.
Don't worry, I'll pay you for that.
Hey, come back. Where will you get the money from? Return my drinks.
Are you serious?
Do I look like I'm joking? Return my drinks.
Return.
Jake, return my drinks! Jake! Hey.
I'm not going to take this rubbish from you again.
What rubbish? Should I allow you run down my business?
Who opened that blasted business for you?
How much did you even use to start this business, for God's sake? If you want your money, I'll pay you back this week.
Is that what you're telling me?
Yes.
I started a business so we can have something to fall back on in case of any eventualities.
So I shall allow you into the shop?
Don't you buy clothes for yourself and other things? And now you want to crucify me for drinking a few beers? You embarrassed me in front of my friend today and I don't like it.
Was your friend in the shop?
He heard us from outside. Understand one thing? Yes, even though I said that shop was yours, I also have a stake in there. Remember that.
Do you know what? You should just take everything. Take everything!
Jake suddenly realizes he has lost all respect by losing his job. He realizes this is a time for drastic measures. He makes up his mind to go to the headquarters of his mother company and see the boss himself. At least to know why nothing was done about his report. And instead of a commendation that he expected, he was thrown out of the company.
What is it?
I need 30,000 tomorrow.
Where am I supposed to get 30,000 naira from?
Listen, I'm tired of fighting. I need the money to go to Abuja.
What is happening in Abuja?
I want to go and see our overall boss at the headquarters to know why I was dismissed when I should be commended and compensated for trying to save the company.
I'll need 3 days to raise 30,000 naira.
No problem.
Because I just stocked up yesterday.
No problems. I'll wait.
Hi, sweetheart.
What is it?
Wouldn't you want to eat before you travel?
The new resolve she saw in his character is beginning to win back the respect she once had for him. She now sees him as a man of purpose, a go-getter, a wounded lion, and she likes that.
Are you sure?
Thank you. I have to be on my way. See you.
Yeah, same.
So how's business been?
We thank God. It is boring though, but we're grateful.
Yeah, thank God. So, have you heard from him?
Of course. We talk 5 or more times a day.
Good. How's it going with his company?
You won't believe it has been a big conspiracy all along.
What happened?
His bosses intercepted the reports he sent to the headquarters.
What does that mean?
It means his overall boss never got it.
Oh, goodness. So, what is he doing now?
He has been trying to see the boss for the past 2 weeks, but he wouldn't be allowed into the company's premises.
Oh. Where is he putting up?
In a hotel. He has decided to station himself at the gate of the company.
What will that achieve?
Since he will not be allowed to see the boss, he has decided to ambush him on his way out of the company in his car and give him the reports.
Nice move. Will that work?
It's a desperate move though, but there is no other option.
Well, I wish him all the best.
Yes. I'm sorry, I have a problem with my fuse at home, my fuse box. There is no light. So, please can you help me get someone to fix it?
Okay. If it is just a fuse, I can come check it out tomorrow.
Okay. Thank you.
That's the problem. That'll be no problem.
So, let me shut down the show.
All right.
It is always a good thing for a man to have friends he can rely on. Friends who can look after his family when he is away.
Yeah. Charles is fixing it. Okay, give it to him. Hey.
Okay. Hello, dude. Hey, what's up with you? Man, I'm working with naked wires here. I don't wish to get zapped, man. How is it going there? I guess that's your only option. My prayers are with you. All right. Take care, bro. Okay.
Hi, baby.
Yeah.
I am bored out of my mind. I'm missing you terribly.
I cried myself to sleep last night. I understand. Don't worry, I'll stick it out. Okay. Talk to you later. Bye.
Turn on the light, let's see.
Yay! There's light!
I told you.
Thank you! Okay, just come for a drink.
Okay, you keep this.
Sit. Let me get some.
All right, thank you. Strong stuff. I like this. Can I have more?
Take. Knock yourself out. So we've not really talked about you. So I want to know you more personally. What's up?
What is it that you want to know about me? You know me already.
Yeah, I do, as my husband's friend. But I've not seen you with any woman.
Dad, do I really have one?
How can you say you don't have a woman?
But it's the truth, I don't have one.
Why would you not have one? Your friend is married.
Yes, because I've not found that special someone to captivate my heart.
Seriously?
To win me away just the way he won you, remember? That day?
Exactly, I remember all that. But what is your kind of woman? What's your spec?
Well, a perfect figure, you know, a perfect statistic, you know, with the and the ums.
I think I will help you find one now.
Really?
Yes. One
Be
with
nice.
ass and
Oh
eyes.
my God! Big one.
Yes, I'll just get one for you.
I
So
would
you
love
just
that.
you
I would
just
love
go.
that. But one as cute as you are.
Did you just do that?
Do what?
You looked at me, you said one as cute as me.
Oh, did I?
Yes, you just said one as cute as me.
Did I say that?
Yes, you just said someone like me, which means you've been looking at me.
Oh, yes, I've been. No.
Oh my God!
I wasn't gonna say that. I wasn't gonna say that.
No, you've been looking at me.
No, but seriously, you gorgeous.
I didn't know you were.
I think I have to run now.
Yeah.
Thank you for the drink.
Talk to you later.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I forgot my phone. You found it.
Yeah.
Statistics have shown that most adultery involving women are caused by 1. A husband who is neglectful of his wife. 2. The husband does not pay her attention anymore. And 3. The husband is always absent. But then some women are just natural cheaters, just like many men are.
Hello. What's up, baby? Yes, I'm still in bed. Really? Of course I'm excited, baby. Yes, I'm still sleeping. I'll talk to you later. Yeah, bye.
Was that him?
Yes.
What was he saying?
He managed to waylay the boss on his way into the office this morning and offered him the reports.
Good for him.
Baby, I need to go today.
Hey, wait. And leave me all alone?
Oh, baby, please. I've been here a whole week. I have to go check if my house is in one piece and stay away from the alcohol. You want to kill me?
You'll be back, right?
Do you want me to come back? Really? I'll be back. I'm leaving you.
Yeah!
Yeah, man. I'm back. The genius is back.
That's my baby.
Yeah.
You know, I have never lost confidence in you. I've always known that you're made for better and greater things.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, bro.
Good to know that you're back.
Oh, thank you.
It's good to know you're back.
Wow.
How did you do?
It wasn't easy at all. For a whole month, I was denied entry into the company's premises.
Are you serious?
So I waited a little distance away from the company's gate until the boss was coming out. I rushed at him, threw my report into his car through his window.
Wow. Smart move.
I was shouting, I am an employee of your company, trying to save your company from dying. He took me serious. The next day he called me on phone because I left my phone number on my report. Yes.
Nice move.
I had a meeting with him, and so he hired an independent firm to undertake a forensic auditing in all the branches of the company.
Serious.
They found out everything I unearthed.
Wow.
I'm telling you.
What is going to happen now?
Well, you people are looking at the Group General Manager, Southwestern Nigeria.
Are you serious?
Yes, I will be working from the headquarters.
Yeah. Congratulations, my friend. Congratulations. Serious.
Thank you.
You've really done well for yourself. You've done well.
For the 1 month that Jake was away, Rita has been doing the abominable with Shegun, her husband's best friend. Worst of all, he has gotten her pregnant. She's ecstatic that he has returned home. It means she will sleep with him and pass the illegitimate child to the unsuspecting husband, and no one will be the wiser. How fortunate for her.
I'm sorry. Willie is not doing okay right now.
What do you mean?
The public toilet I was using when I traveled was abysmal, so I contracted a urinary tract infection. When I pee, it's like I'm peeing fire.
But I so need you right now.
I'm on medication. The doctor said I have to be on it for at least a week before I can be safe to do anything. All right.
A whole week?
Yeah. Listen, babes. You have to believe me. I need you more than you need me right now. But I can't risk contaminating you, all right? So go back to sleep.
1 week is not a long time, she's thinking to herself. It will make no difference. After all, Even doctors who give expected date of delivery of a baby don't always get it right. In fact, they get it wrong most of the time. So, she can afford to wait for the week.
Hello? Yeah, Charles. Good morning, good morning. Charles, I'm having a sharp stomach pain and it's really just terrible. I don't know. I think we should get rid of this thing. After thinking about it, I realize I can't live it myself if I have to pass a child off as his. Okay. Okay. Alright, bye.
From my investigations, we find out that the fetus in your womb, in your uterus, is growing outside your womb. And that is very, very dangerous. After our analysis, we find out that it's very, very necessary for you to have an operation so that we can take off the fetus to save your life. And this will attract the sum of 350,000 naira. The earlier you do it, the better for you. So I will advise that you have it done as early as you can.
Thank you very much, Doctor. I will come back and get back to you as soon as possible.
Rita's pregnancy has gone complicated in the worst possible way. The baby is growing outside her womb. a deadly condition called ectopic pregnancy. The situation is alarmingly desperate. She needs a complicated operation as soon as possible in order for her not to die. Not only is the situation dangerous and urgent, it is very expensive too. It will cost 350,000 naira, and there is a considerable chance she might die on the operation table. So it will require that Shegun sign the necessary forms to give approval for the operation. So if she does die, there will not be any legal problem. They are arguing now for 3 reasons. First, Shegun does not have nearly enough money to pay for the procedure. Secondly, he's not ready to sign any papers in case of any eventualities, as every husband must do. He does not wish to bear such responsibility since he's not her husband. And thirdly, Rita does not have enough money herself for the operation. And even if she did have the money, what is she going to tell her husband is the reason for the operation?
Yes. Speak up. What is it?
I'm pregnant.
What do you mean? How?
What kind of question is that?
Oh, I'm sorry. How many months?
Over 4 months.
Over 4 months, and you're just telling me about it now.
Yes.
You never thought it was important for me to know about it before now. You don't even look at it pregnant.
What are you trying to say?
You know it yourself that you're not making sense. When was the last time we made love?
What are you trying to say?
What I'm saying is that when I was jobless and a nobody, you wouldn't let me touch you. We're going to the hospital tomorrow for scanning. We will see if it's 4 months.
You don't trust me now?
Well, let's just say that when I lost my job, I discovered the real you. And I can't say in good confidence that I am the father of the child. No.
Are you seriously saying this to my face?
You know more than anybody that I'm nobody's fool.
I don't think the number of months of the baby can be determined by scanning.
Oh, it can. Even the weight and the sex of the fetus can be determined.
The pregnancy is ectopic. And I need the operation as soon as tomorrow. And it will cost 350,000 naira.
Oh. You refused telling me about it for 4 months. And I get to know about it now that you need money for operation. Is it possible that you had wanted to abort it quietly before discovering that it's going to require the kind of money that you didn't have? Who is responsible?
Rita knows she has been caught in her life. There is no way out. If she wants to stay alive, the truth has to come out.
It's Charles.
Don't you dare touch me with your filthy hands!
Please, I beg you, please! It was a mistake. It was a mistake, please, I beg you. It was a mistake. I beg you.
And so, Rita's life came crashing down in one night for a singular act of thoughtlessness. She wishes she can undo her terrible, terrible mistake. But it's too late. The damage has been done. The next day, Jake did an honorable thing. He paid for the operation and saved her life. It also marked the end of their beautiful, promising marriage. He also cut off all ties with Shegun, his friend, as Shegun cut off all ties with Rita. Jake collected back the shop from Rita and returned to the headquarters. There, he got a new wife and settled into a happy life.